So we have a coming together, listening, hearing, learning from one another, because we are the power and the strength of transformative action.
School more this way. Spread out. All right, we good. Everybody hear me? Okay. Love and peace, everybody. How y'all doing? I just wanted to start off by saying thank you on behalf of Rooted School, my peers, and Rooted staff. This really is a big opportunity for us. Y'all allowing the youth to actually be engaged within the community, and that's a really big step up for us. We really do appreciate this. Thank you.
How you guys doing? Um, I'm gonna be doing a poem, and all I ask of you guys is to listen with your heart instead of your ears. Hi, I'm M.R. Williams, otherwise known as Rye, a junior that lives in New Orleans. This is only part of my identity. I am my people, the people of culture. This is also only part of my identity. So let me tell you who I truly am. I am the joint that their brothers on the sidewalk hold up to their lips. I am the hoodie every criminal wears. I am the numbness my people search for as they mourn their loss. I am the plastic bag that contains the separation between reality and another consciousness. I am the Glock in the glove compartment, waiting to be triggered with the slightest bit of pressure. I am the bullet that resides in my cousin's chest. I am the newborn whose life is already planned out, a silent yet deafening initiation into the role that has its different names: killer, drug dealer, cellmate. I am the existence of my people's pain. I am the love that surges through each individual in my community. You know what? These things aren't just who I am, they're who we are. Therefore, we are the propaganda that is spread about violence in the streets. We are the lady on the news talking about violence she knows all about yet knows nothing about. We are the kids crying in the room about their brother they just lost to the system. We are the resources our people need. We are the children on the floors. We are the funerals that are held like church every Sunday. I claim the identity of every crime committed, the gods have spoken, and the pain felt in my city if it means I can heal every aspect of it. I am the accountability that needs to be held. I am the peace you're searching for within our community. To meet me means to hold accountability of the fact that we are each other's pain. Rather than looking at violence from the outside in, look at it within ourselves. If you want to heal the community, you must first heal yourself. Any questions? Any questions? I love feedback. I love feedback.
You left everybody speechless.
Yes.
I got a question. The theme of what you just gave us is being connected with good and the bad,
Yeah.
and everything from the left to the right.
Yeah.
When you say about being a bully in my cousin's chest,
Yes.
that's how I get there from.
Being connected through everyone. Rather than looking at it as things are happening, we are the reason why they're happening because we choose to look at it from this is happening rather than we are the reason for the cause. We do things like go on news reports and talk about things like this rather than going actually into the community and solving the problems because I want to say like we sit in our homes and we watch the news when we can be out in the community actually doing the things. We are the problem for what is happening. My name is Amarai Williams.
And that message is to wake up everybody. Because what you just said is alone to make that change that you saying that we can, as a village.
It takes a village to raise a child. Any other feedback? Any other questions?
Listening to you, you cannot help but hear it from your heart. The way you present it is like My heart has to hear.
Thank you.
It's a heart.
Thank you guys for listening.
Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Jasmine Batiste, and today I will be reading you guys a poem, and I hope you guys like it. And I'm kind of nervous, so this is my first time. Dear world, I'm sorry for not nurturing inner feelings and emotions. Blaming the world. You did this to me. Look at me now. Scratches all over my beautiful body. World, I hate you. God help. Deliver us from evil. I can't take this anymore. Don't give up is the word I heard. I turned right. My heart began to hurt. It hurt, but I learned. With the fire you started in me, it burned, but it got worse. Any questions?
The fire that started in you got burned. That's what you said, something like that?
With the fire started in me, I mean like the world hurt me so much that it began to hurt me and it got worse and worse and it never got better.
Blown away that you say that's your first time being at that microphone.
Thank you. Yes.
So you talked about like it getting worse and worse. Do you see any signs of hope of things getting better? Or do you have moments of joy that bolster you upward, or is it just feel like it gets worse and worse?
I just feel like it gets worse and worse. So that's what made me wrote the poem. It came from my heart. Thank you.
How y'all doing? My name's Kristen. I'm a senior at Rooted School. And this poem is gonna be about harboring hate for people and the journey of kind of, you can't heal yourself if you harbor hate for people. So yeah, and I'm also nervous, so Okay. So this poem is called Office Place. I like to think of the human mind as an office. I like to believe that there's an office in your head where little versions of yourself sit and do work, to keep you functioning. The little office people, as I like to call them. But you also sit in my head. You fill up the cabinets of my brain. You fill the coffee cups of the little people. Occupying my thoughts of all the pain you caused me. The little office people even talk about you on their lunch breaks. Forever traumatized by your attacks on my well-being. The big attack of 2019, they call it. The attack that shook the whole office up. Paper flying and computers on fire, that type of thing. The little people in my head write their little reports on you. 1,000 reports and 990 of them are all on you. There's a report for every single tear I shed, every time you caused me pain. The head board of little people come up with ways to hurt you for everything you've done. They spend their days and nights wanting you in agony. But sometimes I have to sit back and realize that it's me wanting you in pain. Sometimes that I have to realize that it's me wanting you to hurt. Honestly, I wish that little people would just let you go, move on with their lives. But I have an idea. An executive office idea. All the time I spent trying to fix you, I could just fix myself. But to heal myself, I have to let go of the hate I have for you. I have to move on with my life. But that's preposterous. I can't just forgive. But maybe, just maybe, I can try. I deserve to move on. I deserve happiness. I deserve peace. Am I okay right now? No. Will I be? Yes. So, I forgive you. The little office people are thrilled. They having little office party with tiny party hats and coffee cake. And they can now flip their cups with something new. And that's it. Okay, so does anybody have any questions?
I do have feedback.
Yes.
Very artistic. I really appreciate that. Could you explain? You explained it before you started. So the way you dressed, performed, and gave everybody a particular role. That's very artistic. I like that.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
I love the metaphor of the office people in your head. And I would love to ask you, who is you? You refer to you a lot.
That's the problem. I don't know. I like to say that I feel like all of them are little versions of me just trying to figure out life. So I feel like, you know, with the little attack I was talking about, I feel like they even go home to their families and talk about it. Like, I hope this don't happen again. But yeah, I'm still trying to figure out who I am. And honestly, I don't think I'll ever be just one version of those little people. I feel like I'm gonna forever constantly change.
That's beautiful. I just want to clarify my question. In your poem, you use the word Y-O-U-U a lot.
Oh, I
And
get what you're
that's the
saying.
you I'm asking you about. Who
Okay,
is
so
that you?
the you, this is embarrassing. The you is actually multiple people. I feel like I didn't want to just single it down to one person because even though I had a particular person in mind, it could be all kinds of people. There are family members that have hurt me. There are boyfriends and girlfriends that have hurt me. I even hurt myself sometimes. So the you is to, honestly, whoever I'm talking to in that moment. So, yeah. Anybody else? Y'all good? All right, thank you.
Hello, my name is Alvin. This is a poem. It's, no. Oh. I break free from my chains, chains that has hold me back for so long, chains that has kept me in the same place, a place where I've had my moments. Moments like not being free. Moments, moments, moments. I cry, I cry, I cry. I cry for my suffrage. Suffrage that has brought me such sadness. Sadness like feeling alone, left out, left out. Feeling left out like a loner. Feeling left out like a lonely boy running from home. Left out like something less. Left out. Until I began running, running from the past, the past. The past where I had such worries, worries that has kept me back for so long. Worries, worries. I fought so hard until the worries were gone. The noise was gone. Worries had stopped. The old me has died. I feel at peace. I feel free. I am free. Does anybody have any questions?
You came with
left alone, and then at the end, I'm free. How you connect that for me with left alone, and I'm free at your closing remarks just now?
Mm, It was a moment where it took me a while to grow inside. When I felt like I was growing inside, the old me was dying inside. I felt like a tree growing. A lot has changed in my life. So I went from feeling alone to feeling free. I felt like feeling free, like a bird breaking from its chains. Just like Maya Angelou's poem, A Caged Bird Breaking from Its Chains. So I just felt free. Free like I can be myself. I have the confidence. Um, it really did take me a while to grow, become who I am today. It really did take me a lot to get to the next level. Getting to the next level, you can't just always start from the top. You got to start from the bottom. You have to take time, very slow. Don't rush. So that's why I feel at peace. Yeah. Anyone else?
Actually, I want to go. I want to give you some feedback.
Yes.
Okay, so this is our first time hearing our peers' poems as well. So, like the reactions you saw from all of the rest of us, that were like genuine. We never heard each other's poems before. So I feel like I love the repetition, and I feel like I relate to it as well because even with the question that you asked previously, from the like I feel alone to I feel free, I feel that when you are I feel like when you're shackled, when you're chained, being alone is like hell. Like you don't want to be alone when you're like not okay with yourself. So I relate to the I feel alone to I feel free because at one point in my life I couldn't stand being by myself, and now I love myself so much. That's the only person I want to be around. So I appreciate you for like kind of saying that because I relate to that, and also I love the repetition in the poem. The repetition, I like that, and yeah.
Yeah, it adds emphasis. Anyone else?
I am so proud of y'all.
I want to thank you. Can I call you Mr. Earl? Because I want to thank you for responding and asking questions for all of us. Because as this being our first time actually speaking within the community and saying things that are within our heart and actually having feedback is like extremely important for us because it gives us the confidence to continue doing this more and more and more. So I want to thank you for that.
I want to say this here to everybody here. This is what this is about, energizing what you all recognizing from what you reconcile with yourself, even being your first time, you still connecting with us to bring you to the journey that you all desire from being, at Riddick School. And we thank Riddick School for allowing y'all to share y'all ambition tonight with us. Thank you.
We want to thank you all for listening to the poems. I watched my peers work very hard on their poems this week, so we want to thank you all for y'all feedback and listening.
I want to say something to you. I observed you come in. I felt moved to, excuse me for blocking you, to coming over and touching you and remind you, because you're my children, to put the phones down and focus on what was being shared because it's your history. But what I love is your receptivity. And now listening to you share your stories and share your art, your walk, your journey with us, it made sense how receptive you was to me as your elder coming in, just speaking to you out of love. So I'm so proud of you and thank you for being here. And there's so much more for you to do and bring to us. So thank you. God bless you.
Oh.
Hi. I was once you, each and every one of you. So I just want to let you know what you're doing right now is the best thing you can do. The best thing you can do, set yourself free. Because if you never tell your story, you never heal. And that's a point. And I just want you to know that I love each and every one of you. And keep doing what you're doing.
We love you more.
Bring the noise.
Thank you.
I think all of y'all are so great. I love poetry and I go to a lot of poetry slams. And to be honest, if y'all had not said this is my first time reading in front of people, I would not have known that. There's so much confidence from this group of people, from all of y'all, that I think it was surprising when y'all were saying like, oh, we're nervous, or, you know, like this is our first time doing it, because you don't seem like it. You seem very confident. You seem well-versed, experienced, and I think that's awesome. But one thing I just want to say I noticed is like y'all's confidence came from each other. Like I noticed y'all were kind of hyping each other up, whispering a few words of encouragement, that touch on the shoulder, that hug. Those are the things that help increase your confidence. So I just want to encourage y'all to like keep that community going, because a lot of people don't have that at any age. So great job.
Thank you.
I would like to say something to that. I feel something that's really built that community is our high school. Our high school isn't like regular schools. We go to a very small school, but everybody that goes there will let you know that our school cares about us. They made sure that we're okay, not just physically. They make sure that we are mentally and emotionally okay. You walk through the front doors in the morning with fist bumps and high fives and good mornings. Literally, sometimes it's annoying, but I feel like that's something that makes Rooted very different, and it builds the community. There's nobody at my high school that doesn't have a friend. So, like, we all really love each other. We're family, for real.
Yeah. I would also like to add, you know, as listening to the end of Maureen's talk, I think you guys were all here, and how easily it was to move into a place of deep, deep compassion for each of your stories by the way that you delivered them. You know, the delivery, it was so much heart, you know, that it just grabbed my heart, and I think everybody else in here, you know, and made that bond. So thank you.
So there's a thing that we do in the spiritual practice I follow, and that's to hold our hands up and to send the energy out to these remarkable souls.
I feel it.
And say, I love you, bless you, and we thank God for you. Thank you for the divineness that you are and own.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We gotta go big or go home. We're down to the gold. Never been a better time.